Welcome, adventurers and mischievous imps, to the first episode of Game Master in Action. I'm your host, Łukasz, and today we have a special guest. Straight from the underworld, please welcome Balthazar, a demon with a burning curiosity about RPGs. Now, Balthazar, first things first, how did you end up here in the realm of role-playing games?
Well, I heard you mortals were having a blast rolling dice and pretending to be heroes. Figured I'd drop by and see what all the fuss is about.
Fantastic. So let's start with the basics. RPG stands for role-playing games. It is an interactive storytelling game where players create and control characters embarking together on epic adventures. You, my demonic friend, could be a fearsome elf, a cunning post-apocalyptic scavenger, or even a miner on one of the Saturn's moons. It's like reading a book where you can decide what the next move your favorite character is.
And all that in one game? That's crazy.
Not exactly. Each role-playing game is a different world called role-playing game system, taking you on an adventure in a unique setting. Depending on the system you are playing, you are controlling a different character suitable for that world. For example, in Alien, you can be, let's say, a space marine or a scientist. On the other hand, when playing Call of Cthulhu, a private detective or archaeologist will fit perfectly for this setting.
Sounds interesting. Do I have a script or lines that my characters has to say? If so, it's not for me. I'm not good with memorizing.
No worries. In role-playing games, it's entirely up to you how your character behaves, what they say, and how they react to unfolding events.
I like the sound of that. So, what do I need to play? A computer or internet? We don't have those in hell. Or maybe a board or some miniatures?
No, you don't need any of that. Usually, role-playing game meetings, called sessions, take place in person, but it's also possible to play online using a dedicated platform or any other tool for audio calls. The only things that you need are a piece of paper with your character, known as character sheet, and a pencil, and of course a small group of people to play with. In RPGs, we usually don't use any boards or miniatures, and all of it is happening in our imagination.
That makes sense. And where can I find other players?
Start by asking your friends if they would like to join you in an epic adventure. You can also look for online groups where other players are looking for players. Quite easy to gather a group, to be honest.
Alright, I guess I'll ask Lucifer. He's into board games. For sure he'll bring some light to the table.
You will also need role-playing game dice, but which and how many, it depends on the system. One set per entire party is enough, but often players like to have their own dice, and that makes the game faster.
Dice? What for? I thought we were going to play role-playing games, not poker or something like that.
No, not poker dice, RPG dice. They are a little bit different, and there are 7 of them, each with different number of sides: 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, and 100. In the world of RPGs, we use dice to determine outcome of our actions. The most iconic one is the 20-sided die, known as D20.
So you're telling me that the fate of the universe depends on a tiny piece of plastic?
Essentially, yes. The dice add the element of chance and unpredictability. You roll to see if you succeeded in actions, like, for example, docking a spaceship, picking a lock, or even convincing a tavern keeper to give you a discount on a room.
I like this unpredictability. Tell me more.
Well, there is also the Game Master.
Game Master? I thought that's just a fancy title that you gave yourself to feel better.
No, when playing role-playing games, you are a part of a team consisting of players and a Game Master. So the Game Master, or GM, is the narrator of the story. They create the setting, the plot, they control the non-player characters, and shape the story based on players' choices.
So, I could be a game master and control my own hellish realm?
Absolutely. You can unleash all sorts of devilish challenges upon your players, and they will have to use their wits and dice rolls to overcome them.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, how do players win?
RPG is not about winning, it's about going through the story. You can do that in a course of one-shot session or a series of them creating a campaign. You can think of that as movies or series. One-shot session would be a movie where characters start and finish their adventure in one go. And a campaign would be, of course, a series where one episode leads to another. Some campaigns can have even several seasons.
That's epic. Several seasons to kill them all. One more question. Do I have to dress up as my character?
If you want to, but in most cases your normal outfit is enough. Of course, it all depends on you and the people that you play with. Together you'll decide what is the best for your session. That's all the time we have for today, folks. Join us.
Wait. Not so fast. So, by listening to your podcast, I'll be getting scenarios that I can use for my own sessions, right?
Exactly. Scenarios that you can use and adapt for your needs, and handouts that will make your sessions even more immersive.
That's awesome. I really hope you'll burn in hell.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for joining me. That's all the time that we have for today, folks. Join me next on Game Master in Action, where we'll discover The Case of Adam Aldwin, an original scenario for Call of Cthulhu. Until then, may your rolls be critical and your adventures be legendary.